What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Aggro Cast. Here today with the film review of a game I played just recently. I'm trying to learn the Abbasid. So this is my first game on the ladder with the Abbasid. Going up against a Rus player. Don't really care what his build order is, but early lumber camp is interesting. But regardless, this is about me and what I'm doing incorrectly. This has nothing to do with playing Abbasid, but I forgot I was playing against Rus. Oh, I'm going to miss those two sheep, aren't I? That's unlucky. I forgot I was playing against Rus, and I don't think I killed any of the deer for the first 4 minutes. As he's already come over here with his multiple scouts. I missed those sheep. He's going to grab them. I see his scouts, so I go this way, so I don't even get these 2 sheep that he missed. It's unfortunate. I'm probably going to miss these sheep too. My goodness, what am I, KT Roth this scouting? The build order I have looked into is 7 on food, first 7. Then next 3 to gold. And then on food, on the sheep actually, until you age up. And I'm going for a second TC here. So once I age up, I'll throw some guys on wood and then stone. You got to stay on gold long enough to get Fertile Crescent, which costs 75 gold. So you don't want to leave exactly when you get to 200. You want to get to 275. Oh, come on. Come on. Why am I so bad at scouting? Oh, and then I'm just going to follow his scout down here. I see that he's... So right here, 1 minute and 55 seconds into the game, I see him fighting this wolf, and I go, oh shit, he's a Rus. I should start killing deer and shit. So I come up and I kill these deer. Luckily for me, he stopped for this wolf, rather than running around killing the deer first. So I ended up denying some bounty. See, now that I got this, I'm gonna... It's pretty close here, 200, and then one more drop off. Boom, age up. Come on, there you go. Come on, 15 and 0. That's pretty good. That's pretty good timing. I'm pretty proud of this build order that I stole. Oh, I missed this. I missed this deer because I'm pretty sure I run by. Oh, I made him run out. Okay, so I kill all these deer. Good play on me because I'm on the berries, so I don't need to go back anytime soon, right? Hopefully, I'll grab this sheep, these sheep, and that sheep. But he's already killed all the other deer on the map, so his bounty is out of control. Let's look at it. Oh, we're not gonna look at it. But he's at 328 gold, and so he could age up and go into a early wheelbarrow. So he's going to age up, protect all of these resources, which is good on him. I'm going to go wing because, like I said, I'm going into a 2 TC setup. So I'm going to throw, I think it's 6 total on stone eventually, these 3, and then I'll find 3 more to throw over there. Put a little okie doke on his scout and grab this last sheep. So I took home a total of 9. I feel like he got more. But what are you going to do? But yeah, there you go. 6 on stone. And then I'm going to go up to as many as I can here on wood. Because if I have a little bit extra wood, that's fine. Because I want to throw down some production buildings right away. And then I'm going to these deer pack on my mini-map. But clearly that's been killed. You know. That's what happens when you wait 2 minutes to realize you're playing a Rus. This is gonna hit soon, and boom, I'm gonna pop Fertile Crescent. Boom. Okay, not too long, not too long. Leave 4 on food, so I can just continue to produce villagers. And with Fertile Crescent, it's the 30% reduction, so I think it's like 270 stone. So I don't need to save up that much. I decided instead of putting it out of the deer pack, this is a little farther forward than I would have liked, and the deer are already dead, so it would be like awkward in the back here. I'm going to put it on these berries and this wood line. Yeah. So I have 10 on wood now. Now that I have 10 on wood, I can probably start going to the sheep. There goes my town center. I'm going to eventually put up a mill there. Looks like he's going for a second TC also. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, my scout just died. So I just scouted out that he's going for a second TC. as my scout ran in here and died to the Kremlin. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen. A little foreshadowing is what we call it in the business. I realize I have no sheep, so I send it directly through the path of his Kremlin, so that's not ideal. Got our second TC down. I mistakenly pull a Schlangbang, and I pull all these villagers over to get the TC up as fast as possible, and then send them back to berries. But luckily for me, I have 2 villagers queued, so my lack of food as I push guys out, and there goes the scout. Not sure why he threw his guys in the TC or in the Kremlin there. The scout was of no threat to him. I guess he just really wanted to make sure it was dead. So I have no scout. He has 3 scouts. I think I don't even really miss a villager queue here. If so, it's like very quickly that I miss one. But okay, so I have one going there. Come on. Come on. Boom. Queue it up. Boom. Queue it up. Boom. Boom. 2 queues. 2 queues. There it is. Boom. Got a barracks down. Getting an archery range because, you know, it's Roost, so he's going to be going into knights, but he's not going to be going into super fast knights because he's going second TC, which he's putting on the stone and the gold and the deer. So that's actually a value TC, as they like to say in the business. Here comes my mill. I'm rallying right to wood because I want to get as many production buildings down as I can while also making spear archer, which is going to cost me a lot of wood as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This isn't the most action-packed game. I'm still learning the. You can just see everything I'm doing right here, and I can't see anything because my scout died and I suck. It's not the most action-packed game. I'm still kind of getting my bearings with Abbasid, so I was focusing a little bit on just fucking booming. Here comes his first stables. I don't scout this out, obviously, with no scout, but I kind of just assume a stables is coming. And I can take my time and make all of these production buildings because I know he's going to TC. He's kind of posted up his scouts as if they're towers around my base, which is funny. But I am going to wall off here. I don't want to see any raids. I walled off here. I don't want these knights to come in as I boom here. He's going to get his first knight in queue. I don't even know if he sends it over. But we both went 2 TC, and I'm already up 7 villagers, right? And it's not to do with my build order being better. It's just that he's not queuing. There he goes. But now, the rest of the game, I don't think I miss a queue. I just, like, booming villagers, booming everything. 14 on food, 13 on wood. And my first units come out onto the map here. The scout's still just chilling. I don't know what he's kind of stuck now at this point. He's got to run past my TCs to get out. Sure. I am pop capped, so I throw down another house. Doing a nice job connecting my base, right? The House of Wisdom. There you go. I'm going to connect it once more, and then I'll get 2 more buildings as I need 18 more. So 1, 2, 3 buildings actually. Boom. Right. I see the scout here. Or what am I doing? I'm sending these guys over here, and then I realize, why would I send them over to the Kremlin? That's stupid. So if we fast forward just a little bit, I'm going to send them over as I get my upgrades. And then realize, yeah, that's where the Kremlin was, you dumbass. We're going to go all the way down over here. And that's when I'm going to see these walls that he's built. But so my thought here was, he's building walls, so he's not, he might be trying to go into like a 2 TC fast castle, which I think is pretty spot on, as I don't really see any units out on the map for him. He's got a scout, and he put this knight in the wood line, trying to hide it, I guess. So good walls by me, because he would have came right in on here using his scout's information. But also luckily for me, I have more units. So he's got a knight and a couple archers, and I've got 16 units. Decide to build a ram down here. That's going to pop pretty soon. There we go. Decided to build a ram, and that's when I'm like, okay, so let me just get the rest of my units that I've been making, and I'm going to send those down as well. And this will be my first little raid of the game. He is fully walled off over here, which I didn't see at all because I don't have a scout. So I'm just talking about this down here. I run past the scout and then decide, you know what, it's not worth chasing. He has now seen my army, but what he hasn't seen is this army. So I'm going to build a second ram to get through and start fucking up his wood line. Ooh, nice long chop. Ooh. Don't make fun, you're doing it yourself. Yikes. Yikes. Getting close to Golden Age Tier 2, which will give my research speed up, which is nice. Armor value is not much higher because he's got the knight. But these scouts really shouldn't count that much to army value. I feel like my army is way better than his. I did get a camel archer out on the field to debuff the knights if they come over. You know, that unease. Going with 2 rams, and I think I'm going to build a 3rd ram while I try to burn down this wall. He is going to put a wooden fortress up. I don't think he saw me come over here, so that's just kind of lucky that he did that. Or he's just doing that to get the bonus gather for the roost. His scout does come over, so he sees my army, and that's when I'm like, all right, let's go. 3rd ram. Let's get in on him. He doesn't move his army over, but as that's happening, I think I kind of lose track of my base here. I am on a lot of wood and a lot of everything, and right now I've decided with this push, I'm gonna go castle, which is not something I would recommend. If you're gonna push, I would recommend making some more units. He canceled the wooden fortress, so I'm not sure why. I just ran out of berries, so I'm kind of macroing. There you go, I go military wing, because I want to get the attack speed. Composite bows. I sent a couple spearmen in, that was dumb. But, I mean, I'm going to kill this stable immediately. Now I'm sending my spears over to the knights, so that was a nice little micro there by me. This was a mistake by him, I think. I'm going to take down all 3 knights, and then he's going to use all his villagers to try to burn these rams, and I'm just teeing off on the villagers. Like the 3 villager kills, 4 villager kills, and stops burning, 5 villager kills, 6 villager kills. I'm just taking down his production buildings at this point, because I'm not going to get to the TC, but I might as well take down his production. He's got 14 archers to my, I think I only have 5 here, but I killed 9 villagers, and so now I'm up 26 villagers, so I'm sitting pretty here. This fight is not advantageous for me, just because I don't have composite bows yet. I think I try to kill another villager before I go down here, but I clicked on that villager and then decided to just go back to my base with my eco. So I did take down 10 villagers in that raid. And the best part about Abbasid is I don't have to use any villagers to age up here. So I have all this wood and I'm going into an insane amount of production buildings. And I'm up 26 villagers, so I know I did some good work there. I killed some knights and he just had archers left at the end. So I'm going into more archers and I'm going to get composite bows here in a second. I don't have enough gold. No, I have plenty of gold. Plenty of gold. What am I talking about? Here we go. 2 seconds. Let's see how long it takes me to queue up composite bows. It's going to take 52 seconds to finish. Okay, that was pretty quick. I got all 3 because I have all the gold in the world, which is kind of what I was planning there. To use that gold as soon as I aged up. He's got some idle villagers, but that's fine. I have idle villagers as well. Doing a long chop. Something that I make fun of all the time. And I've decided to go into farms as I'm going to be researching agriculture. And what golden age am I in? 2? But I am, okay, halfway there. Barely got to 2. But now I should be spamming units every second that I can. And getting these upgrades, getting these upgrades, getting these upgrades. You got the gold for it. You got 20 on gold now. But I am going into mass farms. Using all the wood that I had, and boom, there I just queued up all the villagers, or all the units. Gonna try to go into gulams here. My plan was, going into gulams, to just send them into wood lines, and try to take down some more villagers. I feel like this would have been a better spot. Get all these trees as well. I don't think he's getting that many trees here. Let's check it out. This is not what we're want to be focusing on, but 37 trees. It's not a huge amount. Oh, and then I spot out this scout because I'm putting some towers up. and decide, let's test out the composite bows. Right? Boom. Look how fast they shoot. These archers are insane for archers in castle. And I got these camel riders for free, so I don't have any stables yet, but eventually I'll start putting down some stables. Like I said, this isn't the most exciting game. I did that first raid, got 10 villagers, and realized I'm up here. Let me just continue to fucking boom. Like, he's not... I don't think he can afford as we go into income per minute. Look at that, 1,000, 900, and basically 900 versus 700, 288, and 629. So I'm crushing him in economy, and that's just letting me boom. I have 13 production buildings. I took down 2 of his. I don't even know how many he has. He's got 2 stables, 2 archery ranges. Is that it? So what I should be doing is forcing fights here. Because I know I'm up in economy because I killed the 10 villagers. So I should be just forcing fights, trading, and then getting my army up faster. I think what I end up doing here is just massing an army and then eventually pushing with my massive army. Nice little long chop there. Going into more farms. This scout has just lived here. Like, I can't even see him. This is hilarious how close it is that I can't see this scout. So here's my Gulam rush. I mean, not rush. I'm sending my Gulams down here to make some rams and try to get in and get on that wood line. Unfortunately, I think I just run past these villagers and he spots me out. Yeah, so he spots me out with his scout. He's using his scouts as just towers. It's hilarious. Instead of making towers, he's using his scouts as towers. So he's gonna put up a couple more walls, I guess. And he saw my 7 Gulams, so he's like, alright, let me just send my 4 knights down there. And I'm macroing here, putting down some stables, because I want to go into a couple more camel riders as I'm getting the upgrade, just to go cavalry versus cavalry. And he's gonna send his 5 knights down here to deal with my Gulams. I didn't realize he was trading this early. I realized much later. And here goes. I'm trying to build this ram. He comes in with the charge. I hear the notification. I'm doing something in my base right now. Probably making more farms. Yeah, I'm making more farms, right? So then I come back and I'm like, oh shit. Cancel the ram. And fuck it. Just these 6 Gulams are dead. That's fine. They're just dead. He's microing his knights out of there. They get low health. But I just decided to lose my Gulams. What are they going to run all the way across the map, getting attacked by these knights the whole time? So he's spending a lot of time on this, pulling knights out and sending them back in for a charge. And I sacrificed those guys a long time ago. I move over to this gold as I'm just massing an army here, going into more spears because of all of those knights that I thought that he had. Going into more farms, as now I'm getting just a shit ton of resources from farms. I do get pop capped at 150, so time to throw down boom, 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 5 more houses, which will put me a lot closer to the Golden Age, tier 3. Yeah, so once again, not all that exciting. He is trading, so he's on 2 TC with trade, so he should be getting closer to me. I'm still up 30 workers. I'm going to get to 100 and then stop. I'm not a professional. I can't handle more than 100, as you'll see later when I'm floating thousands and thousands of resources. Luckily for me here, I have these towers, right? So I am going to spot out these knights coming in. He can't really raid me. He could have taken down a couple villagers here as I throw... I have... yeah, like 12, and I can only throw 10 in, so I'm like, oh shit, I should put down another outpost as I send my spears over. And then I'm also out on this gold. I think eventually I go over to these berries, because I have so much gold that I don't need. And then eventually I go back to the gold, because I have so much food that I don't need, so it's nice that those are right next to each other for me. So I'm getting up that 3rd tower. I have so many towers here for vision. His scout still stuck in the back of my base. I just never knew that it was there. But at least he sees that I went into farms. Like, good for him, I guess. Going into just a massive amount of stables and archery ranges and production buildings in general. I have 23 production buildings. I don't want to get too rude here, but he's got, you know, not very many, right? It's not about him, it's about me. I have all of this gold, so I went into Lancers. And my another plan was to just throw these Lancers out on the wood line over here. I'm not sure why he stopped walling. This would have been a nice wall for his trade. Sent the Lancers down, and they found these villagers, and they found the trade. So then I after this, right, as I go into the culture ring, there's so many resources. Just absolutely booming my face off over here. Luckily for him, this deer ran out and he ran over here, so I didn't get to kill these 5 villagers. But this is where I see the trade, I think. Ooh, would have liked to get some shots in on there. I see the trade, and I finally react to the trade as his monk is going over to get a relic. After I kill that trader, I decide, let's go over here, right to the market. That's obviously where the traders are going. And then I went and did something else, right? I decided to send my entire army this way. So close to his workers. And it looks like he sends his entire army to chase down my Lancers. I did build a mosque. Tried to get this relic. He beat me to it. But I do have vision on this relic, and I have this relic in the bag, so I am going to grab 2 relics here. But look at this. He's going to send a couple more traders to their deaths for some reason. I guess he thought I was going to run away. But I just posted these Lancers up on the market. Sorry, on the trade post. Whatever. He's got, like, his entire army over here. Like, this is the whole thing. As I'm staging these rams, and I'm going to come booming in here. Sending more Lancers out. Yeah, this was just unlucky for him, I think. I'm way up on economy, way up on army count now. So he's gonna send his whole army, and right now, obviously I see his army. It's huge, right? So that's when I decide, oh, his entire army's over here. Let me run in, and I'm gonna send my gulams and my spears. I was gonna take down the Kremlin, but then decided to take down the keep instead. And I'm just gonna run in here. He's still fighting these Lancers. Like, these 7-8 Lancers did so much for me. His entire army stayed over here for so long. Gotta get these archers in the fight. Now I'm gonna pull them in. Decide mangonels are priority number 1 here. Gotta kill these mangonels. He finally takes down my last Lancer, and God, did they do fucking work over here. These archers, I'm just pulling a schlang bang here. They're just shooting at this lumber camp as I'm worried about the mangonel. I need to get them in. Now I have them shooting the villagers that came out, so that was good. Little micro there. Killed the warrior monk. He's got like nothing left, right? I'm fighting under the keep. I'm fighting under the TC, but it doesn't really matter because I have so many units and so many reinforcements. I just never find the fight. Would love to have had these guys rallied into the fight. He is going to come out. See, this is why I'm keeping the archers here, because I know he's going to try to come out and burn these rams. And boom, now I've taken down 39 villagers. He's going to try to repair the keep. That's a terrible decision. I think he tried to put them back in the keep. But instead, he repaired, and I just took them all down. 44 villager kills. I'm up to 60 villagers now. I'm up on the army as well. He's going to try to send these men-at-arms in. I'm going to finish taking down the keep as I get out of here. The Gulam's coming over on his archers. I thought with these units, these archers and the crossbows, I wanted to come down here. Maybe there was some farms down here. I didn't realize that all of his farms were over here. And by all of, I mean like 7. He didn't have that many farms. And now I'm still staging my reinforcements. I'm getting my upgrades. Went into the House of Wisdom and got some more upgrades. These guys are all so low on health. But at this point, they're just looking for farms. Throw a couple hand cannoneers to their death. I think I rallied everything here, and then, yeah, and then he just called it quits. I just had too much. But if he was more aggressive early, I would like to see how I handle that. I think the walls I put down were good, but he didn't really make that many knights to try to harass me. But hope you learned. Hope if you think anything that I could have done better, put it in the comments below.